Greetings everyone, Eric here, and welcome to kind of a bit of an update, weird video. As you'll notice, I'm sitting at my desk, facing this way. Camera's kind of in a weird angle. Also, the camera might seem a little different. I'm actually using an older camera, my Nikon Coolpix. It's kind of an older camera, so the quality might not be as good. I've got some light on me. I turned up the light in the room itself, so hopefully that has helped a little bit. But I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what I've been up to and give you some updates on some things. If you're hearing random background noise, the fan is on and it also blows these like those weird vinyl shaders that you put on like screen door, like sliding screen doors and stuff. They're really annoying. I hate them. I wish they were gone. So you might hear a little bit of background noise. I do have the microphone kind of facing me, so hopefully it'll reject a little bit of that, but sorry about that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what I was up to and show you a few things that I've been working on. I'm actually going to keep, hopefully, I don't know if you can see that over on the other screen, but that's OBS running because we're going to switch to this view so you can see what I'm working on. I'll keep that one up as well. But yeah, so basically I've been working mostly on music lately. I've also been working on a class, another class for Skillshare, but that one's taken a little while. It's a guitar lessons class. Also, yeah, I'm not wearing my usual yellow shirt, just because I don't feel like changing right now. But yeah, I've been working with my band, working on music. We have 5 songs pretty much done. We already released a 3-song EP. You can go check it out. There'll be a link in the description for Black Bog. That's the name of the band. We're kind of a doom metal kind of band, kind of like Sabbathy, Red Fang-ish, just kind of taking bluesy stuff and making it heavy as crap. I don't know if that's facing me enough, I don't know. But yeah, just that kind of music. If you're into that kind of stuff, check us out. We have a 3-song EP up, as I said, and those 3 songs will appear on the main album. But I just wanted to have that EP up so people had something to listen to see what they like. But yeah, now we have 5 songs, including those 3, so we got 2 other songs done. And if you look here on the screen, there's some finished songs. There's one song that's not, the finished file isn't here, it's on another hard drive. But yeah, if I go into, I use a program called Reaper to work on my songs and stuff. But here's, you can see the titles now of these 3 songs, or of the 5 songs. The 3 songs that are already on the EP are these 3. Can't Be a Peace, Into the Night, and Through the Swamplands. Those are the first 3 songs that we had gotten done. In fact, the band wasn't even complete yet. We were still looking for a drummer. An old friend of mine from way back, he used to live nearby. He's been learning how to play drums and all that kind of stuff, so we got him involved. He did the drums. He actually recorded the drums for Who Owns the World, and then I did the drums because I've been learning drums. I did the drums for this song, They're After You, which is kind of a new song. But yeah, so we got these 5 songs. These are all in WAV format to be the highest quality. I have some MP3s of them. That's for other purposes. But and then I have my work in progress stuff here. These are all relative work in progresses and things we're working on. And you can tell they're still kind of early on, although this track, I believe this is... Yeah, track 11 can actually go in finished because that was the name of I believe, Who Owns the World before I gave it a title and made a separate file, so that can go away. But yeah, as you can see, I have a bunch of things. A couple of these, like, I have Random Riff 1, Random Riff 4, track 10. Those are just, like, I haven't come up with a name yet because they're just riffs. Like, you can see here, it's just a file. It's a riff file. You can come here. You have the same thing, like there's a random riff here. I've worked on different tones and stuff that I'm trying to work on. Track 10 literally is just this. And then I also have a file here called Band Jams. This is when the band just kind of gets together and jams on things. We have a couple, and that's where I get some riffs from. I get most of my riffs just from me sitting here practicing with my guitar, and I come up with a riff and I'm like, ooh, that might make something. So all together in the work in progress files, we have a bunch of things. This one is called Distance. This is a song that we've been kind of toying around with, still working on. But this is what I've been mainly working on. If you want to actually see like work files and stuff, I'll open up one of these ones. Let's do They're After You. You can see here, it's a lot of stuff. Each of these is normally a different file of audio. But I could probably clean this up a little bit better if I really wanted to. And if I go into the Reaper file, which I'll open for you guys, this is going to actually take a second. So yeah, here's what the work file looks like when I'm actually recording. It's not super complicated because we don't do a lot. The drums are MIDI based. I'm currently using EZdrummer, a trial for EZdrummer, just because I want to test it out and see how I like it. I keep bouncing around between different trials of drum programs because we don't have a real kit that I can mic up. I don't have enough mics to mic up a real kit. So we're using his digital drum set, which we have sitting over here next to me. Maybe I'll throw up a picture of it if I get a chance. But we've been using that. We don't use the samples on it. We use samples from here. I'd like to maybe eventually buy, instead of just trial running, buy one of these programs because there's Addictive Drums, there's EZdrummer. I believe there's a new program called Perfect Drums, which I haven't really gotten. I've tested out kind of, but I haven't really had a chance to really go through it and try it out. So I'd like to look at it too. But right now I'm just using this, and what I do is I just render out each of these tracks. Eventually I'll just render them out. But yeah, this is kind of what Reaper looks like. This is what it in fact, I actually have one of the windows is not currently up. If I hit this, I get a view of the mixer board, which gives me, these are all the tracks. Normally this would always be here, but it gets kind of in the way and I want more room for this, so I usually get rid of it and then I can easily just pull it back up whenever I want to. But yeah, I color code everything because it makes it easier. But yeah, this is a lot of the main stuff we've been working on. You can see I color coordinate everything. I have, you know, my vocals are this kind of yellow, kind of brownish yellow color. Guitar, like regular guitar is green. And then I bought Bias FX. I did buy Bias FX. It's freaking amazing. If you ever I got it on sale. If you ever want a good amp simulator for your computer, check out Bias FX. They had a sale They had a sale a little bit ago. That's why I got it for cheaper. And my bass player actually helped me out with getting the professional, like the higher end version, so I get all the amps and stuff. Good program. Check it out. Really awesome. Try the trial I think they have. So give that a look at. The bass is blue. I have two bass tracks. One is the bass DI, which is direct input. It's bass to the interface. And then I have bass amp, which is kind of misleading. It's not an amp. He has this preamp pedal that he uses with his orange amp, and it is a preamp, and it really sounds good. It has a lot of good dirt to it, but I wouldn't want to use it by itself while in a mix. Like if it's on its own for a moment, I'll turn it up and really let it crank. But when I'm having it behind other things like the guitars and all, I have it very low but has nice texture, and then I mainly use the DI, which is compressed, and I use that as my main bass tone. So we track those twice. We track them at the exact same time. So as he's recording the DI, he's also recording this part here. And then the drums, I tend to do these drums by hand just because it's easier for me to get it perfect. Now that we have the drummer, I usually use him as doing things live when we're sitting here working drums out. When he's here, he'll help work out the drums. During the times when he's not around, I usually just work out the drums. So I'm not really interested in playing live, so I'm not that like big on just trying to learn and perfect these songs in a live performance right now because I just don't really care to play them live yet. But we're gonna learn these songs live and try to get it to where we can play them perfectly. But yeah, that's basically the workflow I work with. A lot of times, like I said, with that other track, which actually I could probably I'll clean this up later. All these files. With one of the other ones in finished, actually, the track 11, this was one of the songs. I'll let you see what it looks like. This is what it looks like when it's just a rough project that I'm working on. And as you can see, it's super rough. It's super just dirty and nothing color coordinated. It is just putting ideas down, seeing what works. It's rough. But this was, I believe, what turned into Thereafter You, if I'm not mistaken, or something down here, I believe. Like, yeah, I think this is what turned into Thereafter You, or it could be a different song. I don't remember. Again, it's only called track 11, so I don't know. But this is where I start getting rough ideas down. We record some stuff. We just sit and play it a couple times. And then once this is kind of mostly done, or when this is like, okay, I know the arrangement, I know what I want to do, then I make, what I have is, let me open up actually here, a project tab. So this is my project template. This is what everything will eventually go to. As you can see, it has all the things. Right now it's set up for EZdrummer. I can easily replace that with whatever drum program I go. I might go with EZdrummer. I might buy EZdrummer because I've been very satisfied with the way it sounds. So I may go with that. But this is what, once I've done all the rough work, this is what I swap everything over to and put it all on here. I recommend doing something like this because it allows you to use another thing to work out the arrangements and get things the way you want. Roughly, and then you come to the final project, so your final recordings of whatever it's going to be. And I'm very minimalistic when it comes to recording. As you can see here, I have one guitar. I use Bias Effects. Well, technically I have two guitars. I have a rhythm guitar here, and then I have a lead guitar here, and the only reason there's a lead guitar here is because there was a solo on this song. But normally I would just have the one rhythm guitar, and then I use Bias Effects to do a 2 amp setup, and each amp is set to to the different side, left and right. So I don't really dual guitars that much anymore. I could double track guitars, but for this first album, I don't want to do that right now. I just want to kind of work with just the one guitar sound and do the dual amping because I like the way that sounds right now. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I was up to and, you know, kind of what I've been working on. If you guys are actually interested, I could show, like, I could do like vlogs of the band when we're here because we meet roughly twice a week on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I could do like recordings of those sessions, not the full sessions because that would take a little bit. I'd have to set up the camera properly for us to like actually sit and record, and that's a lot of footage that I'd have to go through because there'd be a lot of times of us just sitting here doing nothing. There are a lot of times where we sit here and just kind of talk and shoot the shit for a little while, and then we jam for an hour or two. The other things we do is we work on the actual project. So, but I can do a little bit of vlogging and maybe even do vlogging of recordings of while I'm doing this. I could even live stream while I'm working on music if you guys would want. But anyway, just let me know what you guys want to see. Again, if you want to check out the band, our band's music, or what's up right now, go over to bandcamp.com. You can look up blackbog.bandcamp.com. There'll be a link in the description, and you can check us out. We're also, the EP is up on all the other music kind of websites, like, I believe it's on, Spotify, it's on iTunes, it's on Google Play, it's on, like, I use a program, a website called DistroKid, $20 a year, and they will put your music up everywhere that they have affiliation with, and that's a lot of websites. So you can check us out and see if you like our music. If you like it, please support us if you can, or at least go to Bandcamp and follow, because then you'll be notified when we post new music. Obviously, subscribe to me here if you want to keep up to date with a lot of things. We have a Facebook fan page, so you can go over to Black Bog's fan page in the description and like us there. You know, follow us, and you'll basically be notified of anything that goes on here. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment on anything you'd like to basically see next. And also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.